Hi
Hi
everyone.
everyone. So we are here to share our reflection for the case study 3, and we will be talking about how we work together as a team and the strategies that we used for the development for Urju and Brittany in our last case studies.
Yeah, and honestly, this project really showed how teamwork can make a big difference. Like when we were brainstorming strategies, and each of us has different ideas, and we combined them, actually made the plans more realistic and creative.
Right.
Exactly, Michelle. For example, I remember when we were talking about Urzu, one of us focused more on his transitions and structure,
Yeah.
while another suggested sensory sports. That collaboration helped us build something that covered all areas instead of just one aspect.
Yes.
And it made the process way less stressful. Whenever someone got stuck, another person would jump in, and with a new idea or perspective, it really felt like a professional team meeting where everyone contributed equally.
Right. So our second question is age appropriateness. So when it comes to designing the strategies, we always pay close attention to age appropriateness. Like we didn't want the strategies to feel too young or too elder. We always think for advanced for each student how it matters.
Yeah, and for Urju, who's younger, we focused on visual supports, structure, because that matches his developmental stage.
Yeah.
But for Brittany, who is older, we wanted her support to promote independence, confidence, which was more age respectful strategy.
Right.
Yeah, you're right, Michelle. Age appropriateness really affects engagement. If the strategy doesn't fit their level or social stage, it's not going to work as well.
Yeah.
So our next question is about effectiveness of strategies. I think both sets of strategies worked well because we based them on each student's strengths and challenges.
Yeah, right. So for Urju, we built on his visual learning strengths and need for the routine. And for Brittany, we always pay close attention on his communication, social interaction, and even the independence.
And it helped that we really thought about what motivates each student, that what makes the strategy more effective and individualized.
Yes.
So our fourth question is student-centered approach.
Okay.
Something we talked about a lot was making sure our plans focused on the students' needs or what's easier for staff or teachers.
Yeah.
Yes, it can be tempting to go with the quick method that works for adults, but we learned that a student centered approach always gives better outcomes in the long run.
Right. And it also reminded us to be flexible. Sometimes the student pace might be slower or might be faster, but that's okay. We don't need to pressurize his or her. And it's okay if they need support. We always here. We are always here for them to help.
Yeah, so let's jump to question 5, future collaboration. If we were to do this again, we think that our plans are group meetings earlier and used shared documents right from the start.
Yeah, Michelle, that maybe assign clear roles, like one person researching, one drafting, and one reviewing. That would make things smoother.
Exactly.
I also like we gave each other feedback. Next time we could take that even further by comparing different evidence-based strategies before deciding on one.
Yes. So our next question is limitations or gaps. We did notice that some details were missing in both the case studies, right, Michelle?
Like we didn't know much about their family background or sensory preference. That information could have made us our strategy more specific.
For example, if we knew what triggers Urzu's stress or how Brittany manages her routines at home, we could
Exactly.
have fine-tuned our sports.
Right.
It just shows how important collaboration with families and multidisciplinary teams really is.
Right. So, moving towards our next question, which is ethical consideration, we also reflected on how our biases while creating the strategies reflect. Sometimes we realize that we might assume that a student cannot do instead of what they can.
Yes, that's so true. It's important to focus on strength and inclusion.
Right.
We reminded ourselves that ethical practice means putting the student's dignity and
Mhm.
best interest first, not rushing or doing what's most convenient.
Yeah. So next question is about task analysis omissions. When we reviewed our task analysis charts, we did notice we missed a few small but important steps.
Right. Like things such as giving the transition warnings or checking for the understanding. They seem small, a little, but they always really help the student to be successful.
In the future, we will review our task, analyze together to make sure no step gets skipped. And each of us supports the student independence.
Yeah.
So, our next question is clarity of steps. We also talked about keeping the steps clear and balanced, not too complicated, but not over simplified.
Simplified.
Yeah.
Exactly. For Urzu, we made sure the instructions were visual and simple. For Brittany, we added prompts and reinforcement strategies to match her level.
Right. So, for the next time, we will always make sure that every chart includes a specific prompt type, fading plans to promote the independence over the time.
Let's talk about question 10, applying knowledge on placement. This whole project honestly gave us a taste of what teamwork in the field looks like.
Yeah, and during placement, we will definitely apply what we learned, focusing on person centered and strength based sports, which is more important.
We'll also keep communication open with supervisors, with our team members, just like we did here, to make sure the strategies we use are effective and respectful.
And most importantly, we will continue to prioritize the students' voice, dignity, and independence throughout our placement in both the semesters.
Thank you
Thank you
for
for
watching
watching our
our
reflection
reflection
for
for
case
case
study
study.
3. Bye bye.
Bye.